Hi, this is the Upstander brand. I'm Kennedy, and I'm the Manager of Research and Development.
I'm Garrett. I'm Manager of Graphic Design.
I'm Brianna, Manager of Creative Department.
I'm Kylie, and I'm the Manager of the Budget and Finance Department.
And we're going to do a podcast today regarding the idea of the Upstander as well as our company, which is the Upstander brand. So my first question is, what is your interpretation and what's the definition of an Upstander to you?
An Upstander is someone who makes a morally right decision in times of crisis and conflict.
Yeah, that's our definition of the Upstander here at our company, which has been about 6 years in development when our teacher started studying the Holocaust through Holocaust Museum Houston. And so this isn't something that we just thought up. It didn't just come up recently this year. It's been in development for a while, and so now we're finally getting to act on all of our years of study.
I think that an Upstander is someone who doesn't focus on the consequences of their decisions, but only focuses on doing what they know is right.
Also, someone who stands up for what they believe in, not knowing their costs.
Yeah. So, just to provide an example, who are some famous Upstanders that inspire you?
I think one of the most common Upstanders that everyone would know would be Martin Luther King, because he did so much knowing that he could be punished for speaking out against what everyone had decided, and he just was peaceful but still made his point.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most textbook answers that you're going to get as to who's an Upstander. So
One of my favorite examples of an Upstander would be T.J. Jemison, as he led the Baton Rouge bus boycott that...
Oh, that's a local Upstander then.
Is he from Baton Rouge? Did he live there?
I believe so.
Oh, wow. We live near there too, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and he's not as well known as, say, Rosa Parks, but as she led the bus boycott, but he still stood up for what he believed in, trying to fight for the rights of other African Americans in the area.
And, an Upstander doesn't have to be someone who necessarily, went out and protested and stuff. An Upstander can be someone who does, the smallest thing that can spark a difference.
Even just someone who picks something up for you when they drop it, knowing it's going to make them miss their bus or something like that. That would be...
Yeah. Alright, so switching gears over to our company, the Upstander brand, let's talk about, the history and the foundations of our company.
So we started our brand whenever we received our grant from Real World Scholars in partnership with the grant from Think It Up. And we started this company that makes products that promote the idea of the Upstander.
We're currently selling bookmarks, which they reflect the idea of the Upstander. They have inspiring messages to hopefully create a domino effect in people that buy them, so that it inspires a positive behavior in them, so hopefully they'll inspire a positive behavior in others. And that's kind of the whole point of the company, is to make a whole generation of Upstanders.
We want to make everyone aware of the Upstander brand and to stand up for what you believe in and to do the right thing.
We launched in November.
Yes.
And so we're currently in our first phase of development, but we're moving on to phase 2 soon, which are wristbands, and that's going to be really soon.
Launching on February 4th.
What are some complications and troubles that we've run into having our company at this young? And what are some solutions that we've come up with?
So because we're a student-run company, we are split cross-grade with our managers. So it's 7th and 8th grade. So a large pitfall that we've run into is communication, as we can't always be at the same classroom at one time. And so we have to resort to email.
Yeah, and a lot of times some people just don't respond to the emails. We don't really know if they got them or not. So we have a task board set up in the back of the classroom where they leave written notes for us as to what they've gotten accomplished and what they need to do, because we really only see each other for about 15 minutes out of the whole day.
Another problem that we've recently tried to solve is that our customer acquisition isn't necessarily where we want it to be, and we've been working with more social media templates and outreach in many different press releases and such, just to try and get more customers in.
Recently, we just kind of have close family buying, and we want to spread the word. So hopefully we can have not just our community knowing, but the national level, the world. And we want to spread the idea of the Upstander.
Yeah, one of the platforms that we use to solve a lot of our problems is a website called Nepris, where you can schedule sessions with professionals. And we use this not only for our Upstander brand, but for other things like National History Day projects and such. We talk with people who work in the business field on Nepris as to how we solve our problems, and that's how we've really gotten this far as of right now. How do you really keep yourself motivated while running this company? Because sometimes it really is hard and frustrating because of communication issues and deadlines that we have to meet and etc.
I believe it's important to keep working on the company, because even though it can be frustrating at times with all the obstacles we run into, we need to keep the end goal in mind, that what we're working for is a good cause, that we're trying to spread the word of the Upstander and to make more people, to let more people know about it and know that they can always do the right thing.
I think we're all just so dedicated to this company now that we've started it, because we've all worked from the beginning of just getting this grant to getting the company off the ground and getting people to buy and now having our orders, and we just all really want this to work. So that's why we try so hard, even after the obstacles and things. We work through it because we know that the future is brighter.
Yeah, and not only are we dedicated to this company, but we're dedicated to the idea of the Upstander overall, and that we need to spread this idea to not just our community, not just on a national level, but everywhere. Alright, so I think that kind of wraps up this podcast. Alright, so thanks for listening. Remember to be an Upstander, stand up for what you believe in, follow your intuition. Alright,
Bye.
Bye.